Hello folks, it's that time again for What's for Supper Wednesday, and this week what we're going to be doing, one of our subscribers gave us a request to do our spin on the Bojangles Cheddar biscuits, the Bo biscuits, and also the Bo rounds. Carolyn, she's going to be making the Cheddar biscuits here in a few minutes. I'm going to be doing my version of the Bo round. We're going to give it a try anyway and see what I've got. I've got 3 taters here shredded up, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix 1 egg. We're going to put a 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder in there, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. Mix that all up. I'm going to just take your hand, get out some little balls there, make it there in little shapes, and then I'm going to roll it in cornstarch. We're going to try deep frying it. We'll see how it turns out. And then Carolyn will be making the biscuits and fixing her cheese in there. See you in just a minute. Alrighty folks, we got our salt, pepper, onion powder, and egg put in here. Now just gonna mix everything together. Thinking now maybe I should have chopped my onions or taters up a little bit. Oh well, we'll try it and see. Take your spoon, just sort of. First time ever making these, folks. But no, one of our longtime subscribers asked us if we'd try it. Sure. Okay. By the way, we've got the oven preheated to 450 for Carolyn's biscuits, and we got the deep fryer heating up right now. We've got it on 350. Alrighty folks, I did a test run. I made one. I think, first off, it tasted pretty close to them. They don't look exactly like those, but I believe if you took your taters and chopped them up finer, it would be pretty close to the same thing. We're going to go with this. Like I said, they don't look exactly like what Bojangles does, but they're pretty darn good. Carolyn's going to start making her biscuits, and now she's got her biscuit recipe. She'll have it in the description.
I'm just going to use that.
She's just going to use her regular that there, and then we'll put well, you'll see here in a minute. See you in just a minute. Hopefully you can see us here. Let me scoot this over to this side. Bring this right here. This is our cornstarch here, folks. Let me get just a little handful out. I don't really want to add a binder in with the taters. Now just cover it up. Cornstarch. Get it? Squeeze it back together there like that there. Mash it flat. Set it in the deep fryer. Alrighty, just continue on doing that there. Like I said, folks, I would really, when I make this again, I'm going to chop the potatoes up finer. Once it gets into the oil, it's holding together pretty good.
Okay, here I've got, my recipe will be in the description, but I've got frozen shredded butter, and that's 1 stick. and 2 cups of flour, self-rising flour. Now I'm just gonna make a little well. Get to this buttermilk I've got overfilled. I've got a cup of buttermilk here. I may need more. I'm using my new pretty mixing, or not mixing, measuring cup Daniel got me. He got me a little set of measuring cups. It's real pretty. Alright, just gonna mix this up. Okay, I've got it mixed up. I put some flour on the board here. I'm gonna sort of knead it a little bit. Put some flour on top. I'm gonna start folding this. Usually you don't want to work with the dough too much, but for these biscuits, with the cheese, it needs to be a little bit more firmer biscuit. Okay, normally I would pat this out and cut it with a biscuit cutter, but I've got to put the cheese in. I just took half a piece of cheese and folded it over. I'm going to break off a piece of the biscuit dough. Flatten it out. Put 1 piece of cheese, scoot it over the side here. Okay, and then sort of stretch the dough and put it over top of it. And then we'll put it on the pan. I've got a pan here with some parchment paper on it, because the cheese is probably going to ooze out. Okay, I'll do 1 more here, and then I'll be back whenever it's time to put them in the oven.
By the way, folks, I'm gonna jump in here just for a second. Some of the, even though it tasted like them, what I've done, I took the immersion blender and ground the taters up just a little bit more. Take a spoon, flatten them out, putting them down in the cornstarch here, and then place them down in the deep fryer. We'll show you those here in a minute also.
Okay, and there's the next one. Okay, we'll be back whenever these go in the oven. Okay, here they are on the pan. I'm going to put these in a 450 degree oven for about 15 minutes, and then we'll go from there. I'll be back.
Alrighty, we'll plate this up in just a little bit, but here's the ones we went with. This is after I went ahead and got the little immersion blender out. I didn't plumb grind it up, I just chopped them up finer. Turned out a lot better, folks. These taste like them. but these here look a little bit closer like them over here. We'll get it plated up here soon.
Well, I buttered the biscuits when they come out. And there you'll see the cheese in the middle.
Alrighty, here you have it. Daniel, he's one of our subscribers, longtime subscribers. He asked us to do this. Hope this is what you was asking for. Everything tastes good, folks. I'd like to thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all have a blessed day. Lord willing, be seeing you soon. Thank y'all for watching. Stay safe.